All right, guys, Brian with Buffalo Beer Reviews. Had a really great day today. I got the the oil changed on the tractor. I cleaned the deck. I mowed the yard. I had a couple of chores to do up in Lockport. I stopped at the Niagara County Produce for some weed and feed and some preen. Got the oil changed, and on the way back, I just could not resist going into the New York Beer Project. It's my kryptonite. Anyway, I picked up their Supernatural Sour. It's a 4.2% sour with a 6 IBU rating. Now that sounds amazing, doesn't it? But it just drinks so nicely. Oh my God, you have to see it. I'm gonna show you in a second. Anyway, it says our kettle sour aged with passion fruit puree. This beer is all about the light malt, clean lactic sour character, and fruit flavors. It's a light-bodied with a light golden color, hazy and effervescent mouthfeel, and is perfectly suited for summertime sipping. Light crackery, doughy malt character supplies the backbone, but the passion fruit is the prominent backbone. This beer has a low to medium flavors of grapefruit and pine. So, oh man, it is just an absolute beautiful beer to see in a glass. I grabbed a crowler. I came home and did some things, and I'm going to try to show you before it goes flat. Really, I'm going to try to, I was a little shook up on the way home, maybe, but oh yeah. Whew. Check this thing out. If this isn't amongst one of my most favorite looking beers over the last couple of months, I don't know what is. It is all sorts of this vibrant golden yellow, hazy for days, really aggressively carbonated. It's got the premium head on it. Like, everything about this beer is, I mean, it's very reminiscent of, this IPA kick. So these people are on these hazy IPA kicks. So this beer isn't going to look so much different from those beers that everybody is loving. You know what I mean? I mean, look at this thing. Let me get the logo out of the way. I mean, it's awesome. It is just awesome. Yeah. So, yeah, you get ever so slight whiffs of like a sour, you know what I mean? But I do feel like I get like a bready sort of maltiness to it. That is a pretty good description of what this smells like. Anything else? Not really a whole lot of fruitiness, not really anything piney. It's sort of almost like a thin aroma. Do you know what I mean? But I don't really think, I don't know if these beers are really made for that huge kind of bouquet of flower, of aroma. Do you know what I mean? So, wow. So, you get this nice little handshake up front, nice to meet you, sort of sour. And it's really nice. Man, it just kind of hits you if you're not expecting, if you don't think that you're a fan of sours and you have this. I think you'd be really pleasantly surprised at how nicely this kind of goes down. So I think it's a pretty easy marriage between the grapefruit and the sour nature of this beer, and I think that's why these flavors and these like that tart sort of profile seem to play well with one another. The mouthfeel is silky smooth. I've been digging the last couple of New York Beer Project beers I've had on here. They've all had this nice little silkiness to it, and that's one of those you know, really understated. It's a supporting role in a beer that doesn't seem to get a lot of attention, but it is much appreciated when you do a beer this smooth. Do you know what I mean? I feel like I'm getting some of the pine characteristics towards the end of the beer. Almost almost right before the aftertaste would kick in. It really is. It's not a double dry hopped sour. It's not going to leave your mouth puckered and, you know, looking for the next sip. It's not supposed to. It's not a double dry hopped sour. It's just a regular kettle sour. But it's done oh so nicely. Oh so nicely. And at 4.2% alcohol, you know, I feel like this is a pretty nice hitter for 4.2. I don't see this being a lightweight when it comes to alcohol by any means. The 6 IBU is a no-brainer. I mean, this is a pretty easy beer to drink. Yeah, I mean, if you guys live up in the North Towns, or if you're thinking about a trip out to a brewery, the Beer Project is where it's at. Old First Ward is a close second to the hospitality of the staff, but the Beer Project has to be my number one, and I think that's why I keep going back there. Staff is beyond competent. I love going there. I love the atmosphere. And really, if you guys are looking at this beer review and you've never heard of the Beer Project, or if you've never been, then you got to get your act together. You got to take the quick drive up there and go see what everybody's fussing about. You know what I mean? They make great beers like this sour, and it's the Supernatural sour. I think it's the big brother, the next step evolution to their superhero sour that they had out in April. So if you guys may have heard of the superhero sour, you know, you might want to come up and see the Supernatural sour. This is, I think, even more enjoyable than the superhero. So that's it for me, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed making it. This crowler is not gonna last. Shit, it's like, you know, 73 degrees out. I've been doing yard work, and this is the perfect type of beer to sip afterwards and just destroy it. So that's it for me. So leave me a thumbs up or a comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.